All right, boys. Welcome back. It's your boy. It's your bro. So let me just discuss something. Which is the best charting platform or the best analyzing platform? Gurus or the super duper multi-millionaire multi-millionaire traders? They will all say TradingView. I disagree because here's the thing. I use MetaTrader for my analysis. And here's the reason why. As long as you don't have a brokerage account on TradingView itself, so for example, you have an Owanda account, um, an Owanda brokerage account, and the same exact chart on TradingView over Owanda. So like, yeah, this is Nasdaq. This is not going to matter. But if we search for my watch list, for example, here it says Owanda. That's the broker. As long as you don't have a brokerage account on Owanda, that's basically going to be useless because the price action will be something way different than on MetaTrader. I unfortunately I can show you because I cannot show you two screens at one time. I can only show you one screen at a time. That's the problem. But you will notice if you just open up your MetaTrader and open up your TradingView. Just type anything in TradingView. Just search your favorite pair. If it's XAU USD, just open up XAU USD on TradingView, and then open up XAU USD on MetaTrader. It's going to be a whole different chart. So even if it seems similar, just watch the price action. So watch like the wicks, the size of the candles at the exact same bit. So you have the 1630 candle, 30-minute candle. Watch the price move between like 16 p.m. until 20 in the afternoon on the 30-minute chart or 50-minute chart on TradingView against the same price move on MetaTrader. It's going to be false. It's going to be inaccurate because sometimes there's a fair value gap on TradingView where there is no fair value gap on MetaTrader. Also, the thing is that you have a delayed tick speed or delayed ticks on TradingView. What is a tick? A tick is one piece of price movement. So I think you can see it clearly here. So if like XAUUSD jumps one single bit, so the tiniest single bit, it's going to be a one tick. The tick speed is delayed on TradingView. So notice, just watch MetaTrader's price action and then watch TradingView's price action at the same time. So just like use your laptop and your phone and watch the same asset being moved. The TradingView pair is always going to move after the MetaTrader pair has moved. That is because the MetaTrader pair has the exact tick speed. So it's going to be one-on-one as the market moves. And TradingView is going to spit out the same tick or different ticks a couple of moments later. And the thing is, if you want the perfect entry, sometimes the perfect entry for if you use like supply and demand trading, for example, as I do, ticks are important. So maybe there's like, let me just simulate it here so you can understand it. So let me just clear out, get a blank, blank black chart. So let's just simulate a candle. So this will be your candle. Let's just do this blue because most people have a blue. Let's just do a trend line from, oops, let's just make that a bit bigger. Let's just simulate a trend line if it works. Yeah, right. So this will be your candle, all right? So on TradingView, the candle would close up here, for example. On MetaTrader, the candle would, for example, close here or here, right? So if you like are in supply and demand trading and you have a clear zone here, so let's just assume this is your demand zone right here, and price taps into that demand zone and clearly rejects, that would be the perfect entry confirmation. Yeah, that's the textbook entry confirmation, that thing right here. So this thing right here is the perfect entry confirmation in supply and demand trading. It's a clear pinball candle. But the thing is, on TradingView, it could look like this. So it's the perfect entry. But on MetaTrader, if you look onto the same chart, the candle has closed here, which then tells us it's not as clear as the pinball candle. And now your wonderful 90% chance entry has formed into a not so wonderful 40% entry, right? Because the confirmation is something clearly different. So let's talk about brokers. For me, I use Funding Pips. That's my broker. So that's my my funded broker. So they give me capital to trade, and I just trade with their funded account. The thing is, if you search in TradingView for example funding pips, it's not going to show you anything. If you search for Owenda, oh, sorry, sorry, that was my mistake. I thought that I can search it up like that. I'm still learning though, but I will always assist you. So you notice the brokers on the right side. So there's Owenda. I have never seen like a broker that's like funding pips. I have seen Pepperstone. Many people use Pepperstone as a broker. If you have Pepperstone, it's fine. If you use like IC markets, it's fine too. They have live accounts. I think Pepperstone has funded accounts, but I'm not sure. But they clearly have live accounts. If you have a live account from their company, it's okay. You can use that on TradingView, but notice that just take in mind that the ticks and the candle closes are completely different on TradingView in relation to MetaTrader. So you always want to use the broker that you trade on. So if you trade on a broker, for me, the example of funding pips, if you trade on funding pips, they have a completely different volatility and volume than, for example, Owenda. The volatility and volume is something completely different. That's the reason why the chart will look completely different. You always want to trade the same volatility, the same volume that your broker has. Because what point would there be for you to like trade on a funding pips account and then use the volume or the volatility or the price moves that awareness shows you? That's something completely different. And it can really mess up your entries. That's what I experienced before I learned that it's necessary to be one on one. So use a funding pips account and use the exact same price data that your broker shows you, because there's no point in using another broker's price data, because it's something completely false and completely different. And you do not want to trade that unless you are registered on the same exact broker, which is like here in this example, Hoenda. Another good thing is, as I said earlier, the tick speed. So MetaTrader has one-on-one ticks. This means the market does a tick up in a real-time second. So it's currently 2050, so or 850, and you have 850 and 17 seconds. The 17-second tick, for example, on the 17th second there is a tick. On MetaTrader, it's going to be the exact same tick as the market does in that exact same moment. On TradingView, it's going to be a tick before a couple of seconds that happened a couple of seconds ago. I do not say that you cannot analyze on TradingView. It's okay for you to analyze on TradingView, but I would be cautious and I would always look at the MetaTrader level, and not only look at the TradingView entry level or entry confirmation signal that your chart has given you. So I would always look at TradingView for analysis if you love to use TradingView for any reason. I mean, it's good for indicators. That's right, and for screening pairs in general. TradingView has its good sides, yes, but do always search up your entries on TradingView if you prefer it. But then also, if you trade on MetaTrader, look up the entry on MetaTrader, because if it's something clearly different on MetaTrader, always let MetaTrader come first, because focus in your mind, or just imagine it like a pyramid. So on this pyramid, there's MetaTrader, and then there's TradingView, and you work your way up from below. So just focus on TradingView, then move up to MetaTrader, and look up the same entry. And if they both are the same, then you can take the trade. But if they are completely different, then I would not take the trade. I analyze personally only in MetaTrader. So I use TradingView for examples, for showing you examples, or just screening or testing something, testing strategies, testing specific things in my trading strategy. This is good on TradingView because it has like all these different things you can draw. That's good. But for my entries and my analysis during my trading session, I only use MetaTrader. I will make a video on that, so I will make a video solely on MetaTrader, how to analyze a MetaTrader, how that works, and show you that it's really efficient. And in this video, you will then always as well see that the tick speed is something completely different, because here it moves, the trading view, it moves like this. So you have a candle that moves up, it waits, moves down, it waits, moves up, waits, down, up, waits, down, waits, up, wait, and it's just going to continue like this. It's just going to wait and then move, wait and then move. And a MetaTrader, just go into your MetaTrader right now and tell me that I'm wrong. It moves like this. It moves like duh, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up, down. It's just like this whole different level of speed. That's what I mean by exact tick speed, and that's necessary for your entries. Okay, sorry, guys. I always keep my videos extremely long. I think 15 minutes is unbearable. You must really like me to watch these videos till the end. As you've noticed earlier in the video, I have made a mistake. I always correct my own mistakes. So if I'm wrong, I will admit that I'm wrong. So I searched up funding pips here because I thought that like if you search the broker, it's going to be shown. No, it's not like that. Okay, I have learned something new today. That's good. All right. Yeah, I'm like I talk too much. I know I'm fucking lonely. I'm pretty lonely, but that's like that's how it is. I'm a trader. Okay, perfect. So I'm not going to bother you anymore. I'm just going to end this video here, and I'm going to record another video tomorrow. I'm going to rest now. Yeah, that's good. Okay, see you, boys.